Go run and vote too. Kevin, now,
I will listen to you.
Kevin, before you were here, you would have been one of our guests because you were running a small business. You were running McDonald's. You knew what it was like to hire somebody, what it's to get the workforce there, what's to invest, and the challenge. You had McDonald's even going through the pandemic as well.
I did, and this is thank you. This is a real honor to be here, leader. I ran on the very idea of getting government out of the way, allowing job creators to put Americans to work. And I've said that, I've stayed true to that this entire time. Before coming to Congress 3 years ago, I spent 35 years in small businesses. McDonald's restaurants for 35 years, banking still, banking technology, real estate development, agriculture, the list goes on, manufacturing companies. And what I saw firsthand is, and I've preached this so much, is that your biggest competitor in America, unfortunately today, is the federal government. And recently I joined a lawsuit with the Job Creators Network against the vaccine mandate. I think that you as entrepreneurs, your CEOs, your companies, understand their people, and if that's what they want to do in the private industry, then they'll deal with the outcome of that based on their employee base. But to have the federal government do this incredible overreach is something that's it's a march toward communism. This is the whole idea of socialism, is that the government takes over all production, and that's the step forward we're seeing. And what they're doing, I know that Democrats know that in their district small business, to be associated with small business is so important because I also am the co-chair of the Small Business Caucus. And there are about 75 members on there, and as I've shared with many of the industry folks, every single Democrat on that Small Business Caucus goes back to their district and tells how much they love small businesses, probably tell you all the same stuff, but come up here and vote for policies that are against small business every single time. And I know Blaine has seen that on his committee as well. They sit up there and they talk a great game, they understand the importance, and then go vote against small business time and time again. And so, when you look at what's happening right now with this bill that's coming out and the impact on small business, you think about what this one vote, this one bill is going to do. There's much talked about the cost of the bill, how we're going to move it back and forth to get it where it fits in some budget window. But if you think about it, it's $1.2 trillion of new taxes on job creators and $400 billion specifically on small businesses in America. Actively engaging and disrupting the labor markets with all the stay-at-home money. We've talked a lot about the supply chain here, being able to get the parts, the ingredients. I was talking with a guy that's saying, I'm missing one component of a 6-component product. I can't even start my plant up, and he's missing one small component. We talked about the stepped-up basis and the estate issues. If you've created a business and you've worked from starting this up with an idea and $1,000 or something, and you've fought your way to prosperity, and you want to hand this off to your next generation. Now, through some of the senators and the House members want to do a stepped-up basis and basically break the bank and for you to hand this off to your next generation. And then finally, I think kind of the proverbial straw that broke the camel's back is weaponizing the IRS through our banking system to go out and spy on our small businesses, our families, and our farmers. This is something that is a government that's they talk about how they're pro-small business, and we all know that every big business in America started a small business, whether it was in a garage, a backyard, a dorm room. They all started as small businesses. And that's what's really scary about all of this is the Democrats are trying to crush small business so that big business can prosper. And that ought to scare us all to death. That's the American dream as defined, is that somebody takes money and an idea, takes risks. When they get knocked down, like you all have, you get back up and do it time and time again, and that's the journey of the American dream. It's not a destination, it's a journey. The Democrats' idea of the American dream today is forever dependence on the federal government, that you're not smart enough, you're not intelligent enough, you don't have the wherewithal unless the federal government's engaged in everything that you do in all aspects of your business. So I appreciate what you all are doing. This is a truly amazing opportunity, leader, and I really appreciate the opportunity to be here.
Thank you.